Hello, everyone. This is Spiritual Teacher for You. I'm here today just to give a little update on life for me. And if you don't feel like hearing that part and you just want to get into the reading, by all means, use the timestamp in the description. And I'm glad I'm not the only one. I was watching a reader earlier. In fact, I was in a workshop with Colette Baron Reed, the author of a very famous Oracle animal deck and several others. And she said anytime she gets on camera, her nose itches. And I've heard another reader say they feel like there's spider webs on their face. And I'm like, so maybe there's something, I don't know. That would be interesting to know why that happens. Because it happens every time. So I do want to say a few things about my life, like I said. And if you want to skip this part, go to the time stamps. But I am going to spend a few minutes just kind of talking about what's been going on lately. But so with Hurricane Helene, my family was in North Carolina, and luckily they're okay. They were fine, but it made me realize that there are people who aren't fine. And normally I don't get involved in big devastation, things like that, but I just felt the biggest pull. Sorry, I was noticing scratches on my thing there that I don't know where they came from. But I felt the very biggest pull to help any way that I could. So I've been trying to help in a way that feels meaningful to me and that I feel like will actually be beneficial to others. So I was at my very first live in-person reading at a festival for the very first time. I have been doing this for a very short time, and in such a short time I was being called to do the festival. And when I signed up for it, there were still 4 months left until the festival, which was October 5th. And those 4 months went by so quick. And I knew I kept getting the feeling like I needed to get ready, but in a way like just what feels natural, what, like, putting my hands on the cards, doing readings. Like, I got pulled to do that Facebook Live to get ready for it. And I did little things here and there that got me ready for it. And then everything just went so smoothly. I can't even begin to tell you how smoothly it went. And the people there were so amazing, so supportive. I mean, I was literally placed, all the readers were placed in the hub, the center of all of the things happening. And it was beautiful because the energy was amazing. And, as I'm giving readings, there's drums beating and there's people, vocalizing and just like, it was beautiful. A little distracting for me because it was my first time, but it was good. And I met amazing people. Like, I'm not a person who puts myself out there and meets people, but like, I don't know, everything just felt so right. Everything, and like, it's like I just immediately went into the zone. And then once I got started reading, every time I would open my tent to like check, there was somebody else waiting. So it was very successful. People were drawn to my tent. One woman even said she doesn't even know how she ended up at my tent. Like, she says she walked right by me and then somehow had made her way back to me. So I feel like the people who came to me were meant to come to me. And if you did come to me, thank you so much. Thank you for taking a chance on me. I really enjoyed every single person that came into my tent, and I enjoyed connecting with your energy. There's some really amazing people out there, I can tell you that. Yeah, and with doing that, and putting myself out there and testing my skills, and I realized that I just have to trust myself. And so I feel like there's people out there that also need the same message, that you literally have everything you need inside to do what you're trying to do. You just have to trust yourself. You have to listen to yourself, listen to your intuition. Because that's all I did the entire time. There was a point where we were doing like a circle, and I was like, I feel like I want to take my shoes off and place my feet on the ground while we do this amazing energy that's going on right now. And so I did. And I don't normally do stuff like that. I don't normally just take my shoes off with a bunch of strangers around. So I feel like when you are in the energy that is right for you, things don't feel so weird and out of place. When you're with the energy that is meant for you, you feel like you belong. You feel at home. You feel like even if people judge you, who cares? Like everybody's expressing themselves authentically, and it was beautiful. And so that energy is something that I mean, I've experienced that in the past, but I don't think I appreciated it like I did this time. And so I just am blown away by the love I felt there and just the amazing healing energy. So it was very, I can tell it was a very pivotal event for me because it gave me a confidence and it affirmed me that I'm on my right path. And so I am going to continue going forward. And I'm really, really, really drawn to want to connect with people. So I feel something brewing inside of me, and I feel something brewing like something new that I'm going to use my gifts and skills for that's going to really reach people and help them elevate. And that is exactly what I know my purpose is. So that brings me to the reason of this video is that I'm going to be doing a pick a deck style reading to allow spirit to give you an idea of what your life purpose is, because I feel like after I quit teaching, I didn't know what I was supposed to be doing, and I tried doing something that was similar to teaching, and I found a couple contract jobs, but it wasn't flowing in. I'm like, why am I not getting these jobs? Why? I'm highly qualified. Like, I obviously know what I'm doing. I've had 15 years of experience. Like, why am I not getting these curriculum jobs that I was searching for? And it just made no sense to me. And now, as I continue on this spiritual journey, I realize why. I'm not meant to. My passion for that was waning. It had a purpose in my life at one point, but now I feel my purpose changing, and now I really know what my purpose is here. So I want to help you guys realize your purpose. So that's what today's reading is all about. And I think I'm going to keep the camera on me. I always decide, and so I will be holding the cards up. But I feel like, I don't know, Spirit's just saying keep the camera on you. Okay, so I'm going to shuffle some cards, and then I'm going to lay out 3 piles. I'll change the camera angle to show the 3 piles, and that's when you'll take a nice deep breath. Feel yourself relax. And then when you open your eyes, you can pick which pile is being drawn to you. And remember, this is, what is your life purpose? What path is Spirit wanting you to take to fulfill your life purpose? Okay? Thank you guys for tuning in, and I look forward to connecting with you in your Pick a Deck readings. All right, group 1, welcome back. This is your reading for your life purpose. So what is your life purpose. We got, when I shuffled, I only had the names of the animals because I wanted you to choose based on your feeling versus what the card said. So you did get the blue jay. Gotta figure out the lighting on that. Which is about intuition, this says, okay? So blue jay says you are encouraged to follow your feelings and intuition. This is a reminder that your personal power is in your own hands and that you are free to take flight at any time if you find yourself in a situation that doesn't suit you anymore. So I'm getting a very strong feeling of not feeling worthy. So if you chose group 1, or I'm also getting a feeling of forgetting something. So I feel like there's something that you may be forgetting to do. It could be something in the present moment, like literally you're like, there was something I needed to do. I'm just picking up on that energy. What else am I feeling? I'm also feeling a little underprepared. And I know that this is not my feelings, okay? I can feel those ways a lot, but I tell this is the energy of group 1, is that you feel underprepared for something. You feel like there's something for you to do to get ready. And I think Spirit is encouraging you to listen to your intuition and following those feelings, okay? You got the angel of patience. I don't know if you can see that, man. Hold on, let me fix that. I tried to fix it a little, but anyways, you got the angel of patience. So my patience creates miracles in my life. With the quality of patience, we will know how to follow the energy flow toward the success of our accomplishments, moment by moment, step by step. So yes, I am feeling like you want to get to the end without doing all the steps in between. So there's a patience that and a type of faith that needs to be done, that I'm feeling to take one step at a time. It's 2:55 on the clock right now. 55 is a number of change, of adventure, of curiosity, of freedom. So, and the 2 is about balance, and making choices that create balance in your life, work-life balance, balancing your relationships. Okay. So with that number, I just felt called to look at the clock. So I feel like that number is definitely something, one for you to pay attention to. Gosh, I just feel like this restlessness. So let's see okay, you got the Hanged Man. And the Hanged Man normally is upside down because he's the Hanged Man. But when he's reversed, which he is here, as the Hanged Man, the purpose is trying to get a new perspective, surrendering to things. When it's reversed, it's that you are stuck in the way things are. You are having trouble seeing outside of everything that's in your head. It's like your head is just full of all these thoughts, and they're clouding what actually is happening. So Spirit is trying to communicate with you and for you to listen. So the purpose I am seeing right now, first, Spirit wants you to slow down. You're trying to do too much, too fast. It's creating a lot of cloudiness in your head here. That's what I'm feeling. And it's like if you just slow down and actually had some patience, you would hear and be able to listen to your intuition, which would tell you exactly your next move. So if you're here in group 1 listening to this, you must be someone who is spiritual. I feel you have a connection, and you actually have described yourself as intuitive, but I also sense this skepticism in you. So it's hard for you to just have faith in something. You're used to relying on what you can do for yourself, but Spirit is wanting you to co-create with them. They're wanting you to communicate with them. They're trying to communicate with you, and you're going too fast to hear it. So if you slow down and you accept that you can't control everything, then they will lead you to your next. So I'm sensing that your purpose kind of has a mystery around it. I know that's never what you want to hear. So let's get some more, because there is this mystery. We want to uncover the mystery of your life purpose. All right, Spirit. Group 1 wants to know their life purpose, and we would like to know and hear it. A bakery? Is there someone here who's a baker? I just saw almost like a Sicilian or a Italian bakery or something. I don't know. Maybe travel is in someone. Someone's going to travel to Europe. Yeah, that's what I'm feeling. And if what I say resonates, please let me know. Leave me a comment. Reach out to me. I love to hear how the cards resonate with you guys. Okay, so what is Group 1's life purpose? What is Group 1's life purpose? Yeah, I don't know if there's just a lot of energy. A lot of people picked Group 1. There's just this kind of chaotic, because you don't know the next steps. All right, so let's slow down. Breathe with me. I feel like even as you're listening to this, you're doing something else. So if you can hear me and you're paying attention, slow down. Stop what you're doing. Go sit down. Take a deep breath, close your eyes, and let's hear the messages from Spirit. One came out just now. The 10 of Wands reversed. So you are doing a lot. You're doing a lot. You're getting to the point of being overwhelmed and overburdened, and you're not going to be able to sustain everything that you're trying to do right now. You're going to have to release something. Your purpose won't be clear until you release one of the things that you feel obligated to do. And I'm getting to figure out where that obligation's coming from. Is it guilt from something you feel like you're compensating for from childhood? Is it, what is making you feel this obligation? Take a look, have a higher perspective. The Hanged Man was your card. So there's a need for higher perspective here. You got to lighten your load, or I'm hearing if you don't lighten your load, you're just going to break. You're going to break, and you're never going to find your life purpose. Well, you will eventually, because the universe will force that for you, but you've got to surrender something here. Okay. Also, I'm feeling like you're a little bit of a romantic here. I'm sensing that you maybe play out romantic scenarios in your head, or you have a little bit of a poet in you in a romantic way. You like to say things that are overly romantic. You like romantic movies. So I'm also feeling like you definitely have someone in your life who is significant, who you could have seen yourself being with your entire life, for the rest of your life. And maybe things haven't exactly gone the way like the romantic way that you thought that it would go. It hasn't exactly gone that way. Um, yeah, and I'm feeling like this person inspires you though. I'm feeling like this person inspires the romance in you. Or they could be a bit of a romantic here. Let's see. I'm also sensing like you got lots of ideas. You have lots of ideas that come to you, divine inspiration that comes to you. And I'm hearing to write these down. Write them down. I also feel like you actually settled down now. I'm feeling very calm now. So if you did go sit down, thank you. Let's see what else. Yeah, you are meant to lead. Yeah, your purpose is to lead, to move in confidence. Your purpose, you will be gaining strength and through the things that life is going to take you through. Your life purpose is sorry, I'm getting several downloads here, so I want to make sure I say them correctly. Um, I want to know who this Knight of Cups is. Okay. So, yeah, you are definitely having the energy of a King of Wands. You are meant to use your emotions. So, I'm definitely sensing you're an empath who has quite struggled in the past with absorbing others' energies. And I'm also feeling like you're just now learning how to control or how to tell the difference between your own emotions and others. But you're coming into this King of Wands energy, which is a very emotionally stable, confident leader who goes after what they want with boldness. They're not afraid to be bold. It's a transformative energy, almost like you, after you learn to control your emotions and tell the difference between yours and others, that you will help others do the same, or that you can use your emotions to kind of manipulate the energies around you. That will be part of your skills. So I am sensing some of you that are in here will be definitely working with people in emotional situations, people that aren't sure what to do, kind of like a therapist. Okay. So, group one, you could be some life coaches, therapists. You could be something to do with emotions. You definitely have the wheels turning in your favor. You're going to be going through some things that are going to help you learn how to control your emotions. So I'm feeling some of you in this group are like, ah, you've probably been called an overly emotional, sensitive person. And you never felt that way about yourself. Other people told you that. So you started to identify with that. But you should identify with it. You are a sensitive, emotional person, but that is not by any means a bad thing. And I feel like you have some shame around it, that you don't need to have, because it actually has gotten you to a place in your life where you are now, and it's going to be part of your life purpose. It's like you had to go through everything you went through to be able to have the experiences that you needed in order to fulfill this life purpose of being able to control, like some people can control the elements. Some people can control flow of money, flow of energy. You are able to control emotions within yourself, and others. So I do feel like part of your purpose is to be able to be a stable emotional um, hub for people in some way. So I am feeling like you are lacking a little bit of patience with this, because you're like, how the heck am I going to do something with that? Well, it doesn't, you don't have to figure it out. You don't have to figure it out, because with this Wheel of Fortune and this Tower that came out, everything is going to happen as it should. Everything, and you truly are on the way, because every card is upright, shining bright. The message is clear that um that you have the ability to feel others' emotions, and you will use that in this way. It will also bring you abundance. We do have the Two of Swords here, so there is something you are not able to see, which is why you're struggling to go in a direction. There is something hidden. It's hidden because you're denying it. You're denying your knowledge of it. I feel like there's information the universe is trying to give you. Definitely, they are. And it might be coming in your dreams, so pay attention to your dreams. But there's information the universe is trying to give you that you are not allowing in. So let's affirm right now. Repeat after me. Universe, Spirit, I am open to receive your divine knowledge. I am open to receiving information that is hidden from me. My eyes and ears and mind are open to the interpretation of your truth. Okay, the Knight of Pentacles reverse came out here. Yeah, you don't want to change. But it's funny because every card has been upright until this Knight of Pentacles came. So there needs to be action with your plan for how to move forward. You also have lost your sense of adventure here. You're kind of stuck in this. You might even have some stability right now, and so you feel stuck, like you can't actually, where you're at isn't it, but you feel stuck because it provides stability for you. Okay. I am feeling like you're gonna walk out on your own. You're going to do something for yourself that's going to be very abundant for you. I'm also feeling that it's going to, I just see like like nature. I see plants around you. I feel the energy of the leaves, like almost like reaching out to you. You're surrounded. Maybe there's a greenhouse involved here. Something you do is it just is going to bring you the financial security that you want, but it's not what you currently do. So that may be answering a question for you. Queen of Pentacles comes out reversed though, so there are feelings of self-care, like you need to have a home work balance here. It's time for self-care. There's so much abundance in your reading. So your life, so as you go through this, you are you're going to be abundant. If that's a question, don't even question it. Like everything you do is going to lead you to this abundance. And you do have some ideas, but they need a little bit more thought. They need a little bit more thought. Yeah, I'm feeling like you haven't gotten out in nature. Almost like the events of the world lately have kind of made you feel like you needed to go into your cave, like, and stay at home and not be out in the scary world. You don't have to be around people to go out in the world. I know nature's a little scary right now, but I'm also getting a reminder to pray for Florida, to pray for protection, to dissipate the storm. Okay. All right, we got Empress reversed. So yeah, you're you're feeling insecure about this direction. Listen to your intuition. Okay, I think tarot is pretty much repeating at this point. You're going to be working with, and I mean, this is the Queen of Cups. You've got the King of Wands. You've got the Knight of Cups. So you're going to be working with emotions. You're going to be working with people because that's where emotions are. And so you're a very empathetic, compassionate person, and that's going to be used in your life purpose. Okay, I'm getting my angels. So you had the angel of patience, but there's another angel that wants to come out. Also, I wore my little turtle earrings, so I feel like the turtle is a message for everyone here to take it one step at a time, slow and steady. Okay, I thought I saw an angel come out. What angel? What angel would like to come forward? It's way too many. The angel of human unity. I don't know why my lighting is being all weird. I always learn valuable things from everyone I meet. Yeah, there's definitely some counselors here. So those of you in this group, I feel like your life purpose is to counsel others. You are someone who provides guidance, intuitive led guidance. You might be a reader yourself. You might be someone who uses spirit to communicate. And if that's not where you're being pulled to now, I feel like that is part of your highest path, is using spirit to help you communicate with others and help them on their path. The angel of beauty. So you are helping people transform their lives to realize the potential that they have. Kind of like what I'm doing right now. The angel of spontaneity. So there's that adventure again. So I just see you locking yourself in this box, like the Two of Swords. You can't see because you haven't let yourself see. Step outside of your comfort zone. You've created this little comfort zone around you. Step outside of it and realize that as you move with spirit, you will come across things that match with you. Just like I stepped out of my comfort zone to go to the festival and do readings for the first time in public. And all the people that came to me were a match to me. So you will attract those that are a frequency match to you. There goes my itchy nose again. The angel of enthusiasm, the angel of kindness. Yes, you have a very compassionate heart. You also tend to be, I sense some teachers in this group right now. Okay. All right. More animals want to come out. I felt a tug on the back of my hair, so I don't know who's here with me. Someone is here with me. Okay, these are being, all right, these are not the cards. Oh, that's why. Okay, never mind. We're not the animals, it's the healing cards I'm trying to get. What healing do we need to do in order to feel our life purpose. Sorry, you guys. I told you the itchy nose. I don't know if it's to get attention or what. Okay, so what healing energy do they need? Okay, yeah, you need to charge up, recharge. You have, and that makes sense with the burnout cards that came earlier. So you need a charging. If you have crystals, use those to help you recharge. Selenite. Take a selenite bath. Just hold. I like to use my labradorite. Literally any rock that calls to you, hold it. Take a bath, take a long shower, recharge, stand out in the sun, stand out in the full moonlight, bathe in nature, like bathe in the nature, like go lay in the grass, go put your feet in the ground, recharge in whatever way that is for you, and continue to, you are on a path of elevating, so you will have a new vibration. And when you have a new vibration, things let go. Things will fall out of your life. So be prepared for that. And I know that's why a lot of people resist change, because they know everything in them, that once they change, that things fall out that they've gotten used to having. And so you learn to get used to a new way of life, and you will, and it'll be much better than what you had before, because you realize you don't need all those things from before. You're moving into a new vibration. As we speak, you are. It's time to nourish the new as it grows within you. You are the one who must follow through, take action, and do the nurturing. And I feel in this group that you feel like you've got to act, do, to be able to get where you want. Really, this is spirit going, no, slow down, go inside. Ask yourself the hard questions that you haven't been able to answer, and just answer them. And you'll see that the answer's not as scary as you think. I actually played a game with one of my friends, and I feel like it was very telling, where we name a topic and then say something that feels very vulnerable to us about that topic. And it really brought to light, like, true feelings about something. And you just kind of have to, okay, you're like, okay, well, that's how I feel about it, but now what do I do? It brings to light where you're at on a topic, because whatever the topic is and your first vulnerable thought about it is going to be where the work needs to go, right? So do that game with yourself. Bring up a topic and say your most vulnerable thoughts about it, okay? All right, group one, that we're going to end there for you. I feel like that gave us a very good idea of where your life path is going. You are definitely meant to elevate others with using emotions. You're an empath. You are someone who can control emotions. And if you don't feel that way, your life is, spirit is helping you go in that direction, because that is what your purpose is. I do feel like you are someone people automatically get calm around, because, like I said, you vibrate out things and people feel them. Okay, your vibration is very strong. So I send you all the best to be able to get out there and help others and use your empath abilities and your compassion. And I know you're going to do wonderful things. So thank you for joining me in this pick deck reading. If you felt drawn to another deck, please head on over to that one now. If you want to check out my other videos on YouTube, you can go and check those out. I also am on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and you can order readings from me through Fiverr. Well, that was my computer running out of space. So group one, maybe Yeah, you got to make some room for you to be able to fulfill your life purpose. So there we go. All right, moving on to group 2 now. Much love and light, group 1. Group 2, welcome to your reading. This is about your life purpose. And there is some kind of gnat flying around my face. So I feel like there's something bothering you right now. Like there's something in your energy that's bothering you right now. So let me tell you the cards that were pulled for you. You got Panda, which you chose the Panda, which is about boundaries. Your space is sacred. Guests who overstay their welcome impact your aura, and you have every right to stand your ground. Your needs are important. You must nurture your soul with the same gentle love and support you offer to others. Yeah. So the first thing you need to do is cleanse your energy field, your sacred space. There's someone up in your sacred space that needs to get out. This is about setting some boundaries. Yeah. And setting boundaries, let me tell you, it does not feel great when you first start it. After you get used to the feeling of feeling deserving of setting boundaries, then it becomes an empowering feeling like, oh, I set a boundary. Yes, they might have been a little upset, but they didn't abandon me. Life is fine now. In fact, I feel better now that I set that boundary. Setting boundaries is like so healthy. I can think of, when you feel like people aren't respecting your time, or you feel like you give an inch and they take a mile kind of thing, it's time to set a boundary. If you're having those thoughts, then it's time to say, hey, I need to take some time for myself. When you set boundaries, people tend to not, some people are like, oh, cool, I didn't know, I'm so sorry. Other people are going to be a little upset. Those are usually the people that probably aren't in total alignment with your vibration, your frequency, your energy level. So those are the ones, because anything that changes that doesn't benefit them, they will see as, like, what are you doing? This isn't like you. Are you having a midlife crisis? They'll say those kind of things. The people on, that are with you and your level and, where you're at in life, they'll be like, oh, I get it. Don't worry. I understand you need to take some time for yourself. Like, when you're ready, I'm here, There's a huge difference, and you can feel the difference in people's reactions and where they're at with their life, okay, when you start setting boundaries. You got the angel of tenderness. That's interesting. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. There we go. So the angel of tenderness says, I'm radiant with tenderness. Tenderness, the soft breeze on the meadow, an opening bud, a hand that finds the perfect gesture, the touch that heals, the gaze of pure understanding with no strings attached. In our lives, tenderness is the natural flow of our actions because the soul has dissolved all fear of being. So as I read this, I sensed there might be some healers in this group, and that is part of your divine life purpose, is to be a healer, specifically using your hands. So this could be doctor, this could be I feel more alternative medicines though. This could be a massage therapist, an acupuncturist, and maybe Reiki, a Reiki master, um, someone who, you could be a physical therapist, maybe you work with older people. I just sense that you use your hands to heal. You have a very healing touch, okay, for those that are in this group. So your life purpose is definitely going to be using your tenderness to heal. your tender touch. I also feel like you might have a very soft voice, because the energy of this group is a lot different from the energy of the first group. You're very soft. I just feel like people who talk to you probably have told you, like, you have such a lovely voice. Probably you could even do like voice acting, I guess. I also feel like maybe you could record like meditations, and people would love to hear it, or just calming affirmations for people to listen to on YouTube. I just feel like your voice is very tender and soft and has a nice melody to it that people love to listen to. Um, what else? Yeah, I also feel like people calm down naturally around you. Not to say that you can't have fun, but I feel like you offer a calm presence, and I also sense that when you interact with something that's not calm, it's very harsh to you. Like, it feels like, I got to get away from this, okay? All right? And you got the 7 of Cups upright. So the 7 of Cups, there's a lot going on there, right? That is about, you have options. There's options and possibilities here. Yeah, there's opportunities afoot for you. So that is interesting. I feel like maybe there's several different energies in this group. And so we're going to see. So since it is, a collective reading, there may be some things that just don't resonate with you, and that's because I'm picking up on the energy of other people. So just remember that when you are listening, and if something doesn't resonate, leave it. Don't try to make something fit that doesn't. You guys, thank you for being here today and choosing me to give you guidance. Okay. All right. Spirit, we want to know, group 2 wants to know their life purpose. What can you tell us? All right. Well, first of all, you're going to have to focus on you for a little bit and filling your own cup. Yeah, I knew you were a giver. You're definitely a giver because you have such tenderness about you. So you give a lot of yourself to others. Probably too much, and you've got to rein that in, rein in your emotions. You're feeling a little empty right now, like you're emptying your cup too much. There's some self-love we need to focus on a little bit in order to fulfill your life purpose here. Okay? Yeah, we have the reversed Ace of Wands. So you've got some blocked energy here when it comes to moving on this path. There's some frustration that you're not following exactly what you would like to do, or things are not going well in what you're doing. I see some frustrated nurses and physical therapists. Like, I see you just standing up, wiping around, like, oh my gosh, how long can I do this? So there needs to be, I'm getting to tell you this story that when I was a teacher, I was in my 8th year of teaching, and I was like, oh my God, I just don't know how much longer I can do this. I went 7 more years after that, and it is not because I stayed being a teacher. I realized I had to change something in order for me to continue in the education field. And so I became an interventionist, which was so much better. Definitely way closer to what I wanted to do in the field of education. So if you're in a position where you love what you're doing, but it's just too physically demanding, or it's too or draining or mentally draining or whatever, find a different area in that same field is what I'm being told to tell you. Yeah, use your creativity. you inspire people. You inspire people. Um, you actually have similar energy to the second group a little bit because um, you can be a bit what people would say sensitive, a romantic. Um, but you definitely are, you give a lot. You give a lot of yourself. So there needs to be a balance there and setting boundaries. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's very clear now that you, oh gosh, I just see you giving so much. And then you wonder why you feel drained all the time and so like I don't know how long I can do this. It's because you're giving too much of yourself. There's definitely some nurses in this group or like someone in the medical field for sure. Okay. So, we also got the 5 of Swords reversed. So, this is a feeling of like giving up what you have tried to continue doing that's not working. There's something not working. It's probably time to concede. Like I feel like you're butting your head up against something and it's just a battle that's not worth it anymore. Like I just keep hearing that same phrase. Is this really worth it? How much longer can I do this? So I think Spirit's wanting you to ask yourself, is this really is this what I want to do? Yes, there are some pros to this job. There are some really satisfying things. Like I used to tell myself as a teacher, oh, I love when the kids tell me they get something, or, oh, it makes it so worth it when this happens and whatever. I mean, I did what I could to be positive, but the amount of unhappiness I felt compared to the small moments of joy, I was like, this ain't how it's supposed to be. Like I should want to come to work. I should want to be with these kids. I should want to be with the people I'm surrounded by, and I don't. Why is this not fulfilling me? And it's not that the people weren't good or the kids weren't good. I loved them. Um, but I knew it just wasn't doing something for me anymore. I don't know. And so I realize now that it wasn't allowing me to be who I am meant to be. It wasn't allowing me to grow anymore. I was stuck. So there's somewhere I feel this stuckness, like you've grown out of the position you're in, and it's time to get creative and be curious. When I first became an interventionist, we didn't have a math interventionist at my school, and I was like, well, we got reading ones. Why can't we have a math one? So I went to my principal with a plan and said, hey, let's have a math interventionist at our school. So sometimes if you see a need, then don't be afraid to say what you see. And I just saw 1333 on the clock, and that's 333, which is 9. A 3 is about expression and creativity. Yeah, you're not able to express yourself fully like I wasn't able to as a teacher. I wasn't able to actually be who I really wanted to be as a teacher, at least in the public education system. So, what are you doing that could be changed to be closer to what you actually want? Okay. Yeah, you're lacking confidence that you can use your creativity to fulfill your life purpose when really that's all Spirit wants you to do. They want you to tap into that childlike creativity that you have with the sun reversed, the kid on the horse. I mean, it's all reversed though. You're not playing. You're being too uptight. You're scared to show your true self, your goofy side. When really that side is what's making me want to giggle right now. I feel like you bring joy. You're the sun. You bring joy to others. You're actually a very funny person, I feel like, but you don't think you are, but you actually are. So if you, yeah, you really are. It's a cute humor. It's an innocent humor. It's kind of like I don't know if you've ever seen that girl on TikTok or whatever. Um, she just says these really like corny jokes and just kind of, it's so goofy and silly, but I love it because it's innocent. All right, we're going into some pentacle energy here. So um there is some financial stuff we need to focus on. And yeah, I'm sensing that you're concerned about money, and or you're being irresponsible with money. But with hard work and and saving, you're going to be just fine. That seems so vague, right? Give me more here, Spirit. Yeah, there needs to be some discipline here with your money habits. There needs to be some. I'm sensing you need to organize. You need to create a budget of where you're spending your money. Like actually look at your bank account, figure out where you're spending your money and where it could improve. Oh yeah, see, yeah. And this is, so I feel like you may think that money is what's going to, like having financial stability is going to be part of your journey, but that is not the goal here. That is not the goal to get financially stable. That is just what allows you the freedom to pursue what you need to pursue to fulfill your life purpose. I've got the King of Wands here, which is about having confidence, which you are lacking right now. And you almost need to envelop this King of Wands energy. I have a picture of a lion right here because I am a mother flippin' Leo, and I was acting like a turtle on its back, helpless. And so I have to remind myself that I'm a Leo. I'm a lion. Look at this hair. I'm a lion, and that's why I got this tattoo, to remind myself I'm a mother flipping lion. And lions roar and they let themselves be known, you know? So there's like this energy that you've got to tap into, and that's what I've been doing. Remind yourself of who you truly are. Remind yourself that you are a bad, and by bad I mean so good. You are, I'm trying not to curse here, but like I just want to portray how awesome you are, and you've got to know this for yourself. You're almost too tender. You let others decide who you are. You're who decides who you are. You are the King of Wands. You make things happen. You have boldness. You have compassion and passion. You make things happen. Okay? Wow, that was a very strong message for this group. So please listen. You have to remind yourself of who you are. Who do you want to be? Because who you want to be is who you are. If you're not feeling confident, but you want to be confident, then you have to remind yourself that you are confident, and it will come. You can do this by affirmations, by visual affirmations, by doing things that make you feel confident, because the feeling of confidence has to come forward in order for you to manifest more confidence. So what do you feel confident in? What you do that for a little bit until you gain confidence, more confidence, to be more confident in other places. We've got the Wheel of Fortune here and the Six of Wands. Yeah, the time is coming of your success. So if you're worried about that, stop worrying. Your success is coming. But it's this insecurity that I'm sensing in you that needs to be dealt with. This You've got to find a way to increase your self-love. Your self-love is very very low right now. Like I feel like you feel like you're not worthy, and it doesn't feel great, if I'm being honest. And I can say that because I've been there. I've known this very small shell that you're in right now, and I'm here to tell you to let your light shine bright. You are the star. Ugh, what is happening? Why won't it show? I don't know. I don't know. Anyways, the star is a very bright, it's the brightest, it's the happiest, brightest car. You are the star. You exude happiness and hope and healing. You're also a healer. Yes. So the Emperor came out reversed. So you definitely aren't liking how things are. And the Death card came out upright. So an ending is happening, but this ending is leading you to allow you to be the star that you really are. So I am sensing that whatever you're doing right now in life is just sheltering you. It's just sheltering who you really are. And there's going to be a lot of details and differences for everybody that's listening, but really what I sense is that the journey you're on right now, this healing journey, is getting you to the point of realizing who you are. You are the lion. You are the ram, you know. Who are you? What is your zodiac? How do you resonate with that? Be who you are, because you feel it inside. I know you do. Think of how you act when you're with the person you feel most comfortable with, and how you're just able to be who you are, right? You're not afraid. You say things that you want to say. You don't shrink yourself. I see you shrinking yourself for others, and that's why the panda came out with boundaries. So there really is a lot of possibilities for you where you are fulfilling your life purpose in a happy way. There is something you're ignoring, though. You're ignoring your gut. You're ignoring your intuition about something. How powerful you are. That's what I'm hearing. You're very powerful. I even sense that your life purpose is as a light worker, to spread your light. You got the sun and you got the star. You're definitely a light worker on this planet. You raise the planet's vibration. That's part of your life purpose. But you have something coming to an end. And this is a time where you're going to need to introspect. With the Hermit coming forward, you're going to need to take time to yourself, to really figure out what person you want to showcase to the world, to yourself, to nature. Who do you want to present to people? Who do you want people to view you as? That's what I'm getting, that you need to visualize yourself in the embodiment of the person that you want to be. Do you want to look confident? Stand up tall and straight. Do you want to be funny? Say the funny things that come to your head. Do you want to be quick-witted? I'm not sure what to do about that, because I also want to be quick-witted. Read books. Increase your vocabulary. You know, like if there's things that you want to present to the world, start heading in that direction. Because until you step into the vibration of that person, you'll continue being where you're at right now. And I know you're not satisfied. That's all over this reading. You're not satisfied where you're at in life right now. And you're not listening to your gut feelings. I keep getting cards. I just got the moon reversed. You're confused. I bet during this reading you're like, yes, but then you're like, but what do I do? Yeah, it's because if you listen to that tiny voice that you have made very tiny because you haven't listened to it, just start listening to it and it'll get stronger. It makes me think of Sister Act, where the girl had such a beautiful voice, but she was so shrunken and she didn't know. And then Sister Mary, no, Sister, I can't remember her name. Anyways, Whoopi Goldberg, brought her voice out of her, and she was confident. She was able to like belt it out. That's how I see you. Is like you need a shaking up. You need to be able to belt out your voice. We definitely have some people who can sing well in this group. I just see her like, and then she like gets really loud, but it's beautiful. That's what I see you doing, like realizing the angelic energy that you have. You have such a light in you, and it's such a precious light that needs to be protected, because it's easy for people to take advantage of people that have this light that you have. So that's why boundaries are necessary. Remember the panda? Boundaries. Nobody messes with a panda because of how big they are. They look all cuddly and cute, but if somebody messes with them, they find out real quick that they're not to be messed with. And that's what I think the energy you should give off. You can be sweet and tender and compassionate and a great, person. But once people cross a boundary, you let them know. The devil reversed here. So yeah, there needs to be some letting go of control. There needs to be a release of this shell. I see you just hunkered down in a little shell. I got my turtle earrings on today. So that was a message for the first group. And for this group, I feel like it's a message of coming out of your shell. Yes, it is time for you to come out of your shell. And it's going to take courage and strength. And showing yourself compassion with the Queen of Cups. It's going to take you defending your stance and standing up to people that question you. Because there are going to be people who question you. Okay? Whew, yeah, I see now why Spirit said show your face, because this is a hot mess up here. But I feel like they needed you. They needed all of these cards to come out to prove that you are such a beautiful soul that has hidden themselves because of what you've been through. And Spirit is saying it's time to release who you really are and to set boundaries with people. Stop giving so much of yourself. Stop sacrificing your needs for others. Yeah. Okay. So let's get out a healing card or healing cards, whatever needs to come out. Okay. What healing does group 2 need? What healing does group 2 need? All right, group 2. Oh. All right, let's see here. We've got creation. Okay. So creative energy and ideas are around you. A window of opportunity exists. Welcome it into your life. Ignite your confidence to the move to the next level. Yeah, you won't move to the next level until you ignite your confidence, because you have to be able to walk in the energy of that confidence to get to the next level. I know it sounds scary, but it's not, I promise. Fear is an illusion. Yeah, but you know what? cycles of change. You've got the Wheel of Fortune and the cycles of change. So it's happening. It's happening, and it's going to happen rather quickly. Be open to it, though. Go with the flow. Use the element of wind to help you. Go outside. Feel the wind flowing through your hair. Let it help you calm your mind and receive messages. You need to stay grounded, though. You got the soul chakras healing card. Balance, ground, and anchor. Put your feet in the grass. Getting to the root of a situation. So there seems to be something that is unsettled in your soul. Bridge between the heart and the throat. Yeah, speak your truth. Yeah, speak your truth. Lotus heart opening. So there is something that you need to heal in your heart, and I feel like it's something that happened in your past that has made you close yourself off, not feeling worthy of love. And when you release these old wounds that you've got, and you release your doubts in yourself, and you allow your heart to be open, to be vulnerable again, to allowing people who actually care about you to love you, your heart will heal, and you'll be able to step into this confidence, this position, and fulfill your life purpose. Okay. Wow. Okay. Group 2. Holy moly. That was crazy. Like, you truly have the biggest, brightest light in you, and you've got to realize it. You've got to just know it. That's Spirit is just saying you've got all the potential in the world, but you have to step into this version of you. And you have a bright light to spread. Okay? But it is going to require you to set boundaries. All right? Group 2, you've got this. I'm sending you very good vibes. Much love and light to you. I will see you in the next Pick a Deck reading. Also, if you want to check out more videos on my YouTube, you can subscribe, and that will let you know when a new one comes out. You can check out my Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and if you want to book a personal reading with me, you can do that by messaging me personally, or I have Fiverr and Etsy set up to order readings from me. So thank you guys so much. Much love and light to you. All right, group 3, welcome to your reading. You chose the buffalo. The buffalo is about abundance. Abundance and liberation are finally on the way. It comes to you now to remind you of the amazing manifesting power of gratitude. You will always have plenty when you express gratitude to every part of creation. Okay. So you are here to know your life's purpose, okay? You also got the angel of openness. Look how open they are. If you could see, I've been struggling with every group on that. My heart and mind are open to the light and love of my soul. When our consciousness is open to the love and light of the soul, our lives gain a new perspective. The light illuminates all that may be still obscure and doubtful in our minds. The presence of love dissolves fear and protects us, and at the same time, it radiates to everyone around us. Love is the answer to everything. So I'm sensing part of your purpose is to spread love. Okay. I'm feeling some very big personalities here. Okay, and your card from tarot was the Justice reversed. So I am sensing that there is part of your life's purpose is getting justice. So there may be some lawyers or police officers or someone to do with the law here, some that has to deal with paperwork, the law, rules and regulations, following rules, something like that, okay? So let's see, group 3, what your life's purpose is. Okay, so we want to connect with group 3's angels and guides, ascended masters, ancestors, loved ones that have crossed, animals that have animal guides, animal spirits, any archangels that would like to join us. It's so funny. I'm sorry, you guys. My nose itches. But I did not say that part out loud to any other group. So I do feel like part of the purpose, life's purpose for this group is voicing something. So using your voice somehow. Okay. All right. What is group 3's life purpose? Okay. Yes. Yep. Okay. You're going to be around a lot of like argumentative energy. So yeah, I definitely see someone in a courtroom arguing, or you could even be a politician arguing here. I see you, and I say arguing because there is tension, but I do feel like you discuss things with your heart, whereas others may use their intellect, and which you do too, but I mean others use their knowledge versus emotions, and I feel like you use your emotions to make points, or you tug on heartstrings to make your points. Okay. You also got the Magician, letting me know that you literally have everything you need already to manifest your life purpose. The Magician is a very powerful energy of manifesting, bringing into using divine knowledge. You're very powerful. The Ace of Wands also came out, so I'm sensing that you're getting, it's lots of wand energy here, that you're getting a little frustrated because something's not coming in as fast as you'd like, even though here we got Knight of Swords coming in very quickly. So there is something coming in very quickly. Someone, hold on. Going into battle. With the Five of Wands and the Knight of Swords, I feel like there is a battle here, or something to do with the law. So you might be solving cases, or you might be I need more spirit. So we got the Strength card reverse and the King of, or Knight of Pentacles upright. So you're very ambitious and hardworking. You go after what you want. You're very assertive. But with the Strength card reverse, there is something that you are being hesitant about. Okay. And there's that thing bothering me again. I don't know what group that was in, but there's definitely some aggravation, some frustration energy in your space. Okay, so we've got the Page of Swords and the Four of Pentacles. ask questions. You're a very curious person. You're very, you love knowledge. You love knowing things. Um, I'm sensing, yeah, that you play a big role in helping to get justice for people. Your life purpose is um to find out information through asking questions. You could even be a journalist or like an interviewer, someone who gets to the bottom of things by asking questions. There's a situation here. I'm getting a lot of like news, politics, like I just see like Fox or CNN or like a newscast playing. I don't know if this is you. With the Four of Pentacles, what other energy? What else? Four of Pentacles, I do sense that you're going to be just fine as far as money on this life journey. I don't think money's going to be an issue because you worked hard all the time. Okay. So we got the Hanged Man. You provide a new perspective with you asking questions. You get a new perspective on things. For people. Like you say, well, have you thought about this? Let me play devil's advocate here, or but whatever. It's going to be very successful. You're going to be very successful in this life. You've got the Six of Wands, the Victory card. And people are going to be very supportive of you. Also, there's going to be people very critical of you, though. Some people will have some fake enthusiasm. You don't even focus on that. There are going to be some obstacles to overcome, but you're going to have lots of success in this. You will overcome them. Okay. I do feel like that. All right. I feel like that you're going to help a lot of people succeed and get justice, and you're going to be a catalyst for people to. I'm also seeing like DSS, like you will have a lot of success in. You might even be in family law here. But I am feeling like you'll help a lot of people, but then you'll forget that you also need help. Okay, so I am feeling like there's some stuck or like energy here of not facing the truth, and it's going to cause some. Yeah, you have this energy of giving too much of yourself. Yeah, and I feel like with your success in helping people, you'll do it at the expense, or of yourself. Um, so therefore, something's going to misalign, um, or is misaligning, and you're getting off balance because you're in denial. You're not looking at something. Okay, I need more here. There's this Two of Cups reversed, Ten of Cups reversed. the Eight of Swords upright, and then the Six of Pentacles reverse. So yeah, there's a misalignment and an imbalance here, and some negative thinking going on. Yeah, with the Devil reversed. So I'm hearing you can't win them all. Let go of the failures is what I heard. Let go of the failures. All right, we got the Chariot and the Queen of Wands. So it will take, your perseverance and creativity to get through this period of imbalance. I'm also sensing that some of you in this group are very fertile. Some of you may be some of you may actually be getting pregnant soon. However, it's during a time of misalignment with your partner. It's almost a surprise. So if you don't want that to happen, be careful. Yeah, okay. What else, Spirit? Okay, I'm getting to get my animal cards. So there are some animals that are wanting to talk to you. I feel very straightforward in this group too. Like I feel like you value knowledge and information. Like you want the facts. Just tell me the facts. That's what I hear. Just tell me the facts. All right, what other animal has a message for you? The Spider, manifestation. You got the Magician, which is about manifesting. So you weave your web in life. What you see before you is the result of your thoughts and your heart and the energy you're putting out there. If your current reality does not suit you, then it's time to make changes through manifestation. Your energy can bring in all you desire. And it seems like you have some negative thinking going on right now, which is going to bring about some more negative circumstances for you. So Spirit came forward just then to say, watch your thoughts and the emotions and the energy that you're putting out there, because that's what you're attracting to you. Okay, do any more animals want to come forward for group 3? Yeah, the negative thinking is an issue that needs to be addressed. I'm hearing that very clearly. You got dog, loyal, loyalty. You may be feeling like those around you have let you down or are not doing their fair share of work. This comes as a reminder that loyalty exists and you must not settle for anything less. You deserve better than mixed signals. Interesting. All right, we got 3 more animals that came out. The deer for gentleness. This is a reminder to be more gentle with yourself and others. Yeah, because as a lawyer or doctor, or where you're getting justice for others, and it takes like very assertive, decisive, driven energy, sometimes it can be hard to rein that in to be gentle for the people you're working with. So I love that the deer came forward for that. The grace, sensitivity, and gentleness of this spirit animal echo the qualities brought forth when living from the heart. Horse, freedom. There's freedom again. Where did I see freedom earlier? Hold on, I want to find it. I'm being told to find it. Oh, yeah, the devil reverse. This is like freedom, letting go of this. You must break out of any limitations that are holding you back. So I'm sensing for some of you, the reason you got into law or, something to do with the courts or law is because you wanted justice. And I'm feeling that, and that's why you're not happy. Okay, so for some of you, this feels very specific that you have not received justice for something, and so you're pursuing it. but because you're constantly going after this justice by helping others to get justice, you're just out of reach of happiness because you're getting all this justice for other families, whereas you haven't gotten it yourself. So I'm sensing that there needs to be a release from that, because I'm being told that the universe had and has a plan, and everything has happened the way it's supposed to happen. It is about trusting the universe. You must break out of any limitations that are holding you back, whether they are self-imposed or put on you by other people or society. Break free and run faster toward your dreams. And then you got the dragonfly, which is about adaptability. The dragonfly, it's also about transformation, is a symbol of light and change. It is a reminder to you to bring a bit more lightness and joy into your life. I could see you being very serious. So, yeah, Spirit is encouraging you to keep it light, keep it playful a little bit. You know, you can be a little intimidating, I'm sensing, or a little scary to little kids maybe, because you're just very intense. In order to bring about the changes needed to reach your full potential, approach things lightly. Yes. Okay. All right. Let's end with these healing cards. We want to know what healing needs to take place in order for group 3 to fulfill their life purpose. Okay. Spiritual surgery. Spiritual surgery. Deep tissue repair. Spiritual surgery on the body. Relax and allow the surgeons to help you. Physical pain. Crystals for healing. Self-healing. Repair on all levels. Ask for help. So I'm getting vibes of like needing a Reiki session or acupuncture. Some kind of alternative therapy. A deep healing session, maybe with a regression hypnotherapist. Some kind of like hypnotherapy, or just like a session with a therapist who does meditation or something like that. My cards are going crazy. All right, stillness. And the moon is there because there's something hidden or that you haven't allowed out in a long time. Self-healing, inner peace, silence, and meditation may be helpful right now. Self-discipline and self-control. Prayer, Om Mani Padme Hum, throat chakra, observation, and truth. So yeah, I definitely sense that people in this group use their voice. Speaking the truth. You seek the truth. You're a truth seeker. Okay. And humming or praying can help you with saying the truth even more. Inner peace. Yeah, it's imperative that you get a sense of inner peace in order to really fulfill your life purpose. Okay. All right. So we're going to end there, group 3. Thank you so much for joining me. If you'd like to check out my other videos on my YouTube, you can do that. I'll have the link, or I'll have other videos up that you can click on. Also, if you want to check out my other social medias, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, you can go there and check out what I have there and see what content I put on. I also am doing personal readings through Fiverr and Etsy, or you can just message me yourself and we can figure it out from there. So yeah, I think there might be another message here. I don't feel ready to leave you guys yet. So I'm getting Oh, my angels. My angels are like, don't forget about us. Don't forget. I have a message. All right. The angel of beauty, the angel of kindness, and the angel of enthusiasm came out. So the angel of beauty is all of nature is beautiful. And through its order and rhythm, we know the truth of its laws. Man, my dogs are going crazy. There's definitely something that Spirit's trying to get my attention. Let me just... And then they got quiet. Justice. 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 Okay. I don't know. Let me get a charm. Where'd my charm bag go? Okay, I'm going to grab a charm. I feel like this group needs to get a charm. All right, we got the little ducky, so let me roll. And you got a 3. That is about expression and creativity. All right, and then we got my Elvis thimble, which says, his hand in mine. His hand in mine. That's interesting. So there might be some of you who are an Elvis fan, maybe some quilters in this group. I'm also getting the bell shape of this thimble, so like a liberty bell, justice and liberty for all. Yeah, I definitely feel like someone here is a politician or a lawyer. Please reach out to me and let me know, because I feel that so strongly. Or something to do with justice, the law, the court system, maybe family court. So yeah. Oh, I just got adoption really strongly. Like, some of you want to know the mystery around your adoption. And I'm also hearing that you will find out the information you're looking for. Okay, you guys, that's all I got. Okay, much love and light to you. Mwah.